I give you no break. Not even your ice, and I give you no breaks. Hey, hey, bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
We just got a call from one of our people at Customs. He told us that they just intercepted an aircraft that had 50 to 100 pounds of marijuana, and that the crooks had already called the shipping company to try to find out when they could pick up the marijuana. We'll know more when we get out there, when we get briefed by the Customs people that are involved in this. It's Air Jamaica Express. Or rent a plane type thing? Let me ask you, where's the dope coming from? Oh, it is coming from Jamaica. Okay, is it loaded with yams or anything like fish? Oh, no wonder you're giving it to us. Just what I need at 11 o'clock at night, to have to stick my hands into a bunch of stinking fish. Even if it's only 100 pounds of grass, it still comes out to $100,000 wholesale value on the street, because the dope's going for about $1,000 a pound when you buy in bulk like that. Yeah, I gotta find GAC. General Aviation, good. Airports all over the United States are major inbound places for cocaine, marijuana, and other narcotics. Here in Miami, we've got Customs working it, and they've been pretty effective in being able to identify a lot of it.
There's a flight that just came in here from Kingston, right, Kingston, Jamaica, and it contains, among other things, a large quantity of marijuana. It's concealed in cold fish, and the idea here is that the importer has already called to pick up the fish. And so what we're going to do is we're going to let the pilot taxi the aircraft over and let the warehouse people unload it, and we have an inside person that's going to tip us off when they come to get the fish. Well, why don't I take you guys on there? It's a DC-7. It's very crude old aircraft, so you got to climb a ladder and a rope. There's only one plane of this kind in its existence, and it's 57 years old. These are the 8 boxes here. It's fish.
Fish like we've never seen before. This is just scrap fish.
Yeah.
They just threw a net, whatever came out.
Any kind of fish that they caught in the net. We're basically conducting a surveillance of the aircraft until the time where the cargo goes into the warehouse. We're going to stay on the airfield with it. We're just making sure we don't lose the contraband at this point. We're going to let it go in the warehouse, and we're going to move outside and wait for the people to come pick it up, the importer. They're offloading the cargo from the aircraft into the warehouse, and the surveillance teams on the outside of the field are telling us that the target vehicles are opening their trunks like they're prepared to receive the load. Go ahead and film to the right if you see them. We're going to drive right by them. Those are the bad guys.
Where are they?
Right here, right in this car.
Okay, 3 boxes in so far?
Go for it.
Everybody stand by. This guy's looking up and down the street real hard. Okay, everybody, start rolling in now. Roll in now.
Wax boxes, brown, like you described.
Any guns in the car?
I don't know yet.
What's up? Hey, right now, put your hands behind your back.
What's wrong?
Don't worry about it.
You got any guns?
No, man.
Bottom. Pick up the whole block.
Pick up the block of fish?
Like this.
Underneath the bottom. There you go. Ball spot.
Throw down fish.
Marijuana. Grunts. You can catch those out in the bay.
Hey, but they got Ravi Rubio. Is that Ravi Rubio over there?
Really hard packed. Listen, this is what we got. We got a black male subject, Jamaican. We got him with probably 80 to 100 pounds of pot. We're going to load him and charge him with the possession of the marijuana stuff. Is it possible for somebody to put a detainer on him since he is illegal? Now, if you want to help yourself, you start telling me the truth. Number one, you admit to me that you knew what's going on, and number two, you tell me how I can get to the main guy.
I didn't tell you I knew what's going on.
You're not going to talk to me?
No, I did not tell you that I knew what's going on.
Okay. I'm telling you, you better tell me what's going on.
I'm trying to do.
Okay, well, you're not doing a good job. You want to get deported? Well, that's what you're facing right now. After you do your time with us, you're gonna end up getting deported. It started out with a good tip from Customs. Customs and our department worked very closely together, and we were able to turn a tip into a good felony case. It never ceases to amaze me how people try to get their dope into the United States.
Got a call, a juvenile called in, says that he's got a white male that he does not know at the front door with a knife trying to force his way into the residence. The guy's left a couple of times and now he's come back. So now he's supposedly on his way back there again. So I don't know what the whole story is here. This guy's being pretty adamant about getting in the house or getting at this kid. Is that house on fire over there?
I think they're barbecuing there.
Oh, okay. It's the sheriff's office. Open the door, guy. All right. It's all right. It's us.
Wait, hold on a second.
Okay.
Go! Go!
I didn't see him unless it was that guy down there.
Stay!
What was this guy dressed like again?
Jeans on, white shirt.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Was he an older guy?
Kind of a little beard, kind of a little going, and that's it.
Okay. Can you tell me what this guy looks like if you see him again? If you see him again, you'll be able to identify him. Okay. All right. Come on out here, man. You're all right. Come on out.
No, I don't really want to. I just don't want to.
Well, we're here. It's all right. Tell me. Don't worry about your mom and dad. This door's not locked, right? Yeah. You can get back in, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Go over here and see what the deal is. Does he have emotional problems? Any kind of disturbance? Is he a disturbed child or anything like that? That's his dad? Okay. His dad doesn't. Can you translate for me? Or anybody?
Signal 2 brother-in-laws, 1012, starting at signal 22.
Can you translate for me? Tell him everything's fine. Tell him everything's fine. Okay. Can you ask him, does his son have any emotional problems? Is he just emotionally disturbed or anything like that?
Yes.
Is he okay? Is he on medication?
Yes,
he does. He's on medication. Is he taking his medication today? You've been outside. Have you been outside too? Where are you at? Right here? You haven't seen anybody over here? A white male with a growth and a butcher knife, nothing like that?
No.
Okay.
No, nobody at all. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. All right, I got a little boy about your age, okay? Listen to what I'm going to tell you, all right? I know that sometimes when you're a kid that you need attention and things happen, okay? Now listen, Edwin, just let me finish, okay? And then you can tell me the whole story again, okay? All right? But the point is if there was actually somebody here and there was actually a problem here, okay? We need to know that. But if there wasn't, we need to listen to me. Edwin, no, has this happened before? Have you made?
Yes, my dad already told you.
Okay, all right, now wait a minute. But has it been? Were the stories true?
Yes, the story was true. My cousin was over here.
No, I'm saying.
No one's gonna believe me anyway.
No, the past thing that happened when somebody was attempted to try and kidnap you or something. Was that story true?
Yes, no one's gonna believe me. So what's the difference?
You're not listening to me. I'm just asking you if you just answer me. I'm just asking simple questions here.
Gonna believe me.
Well, now, why don't you think anybody's going to believe you?
Because no one ever believes when I say the truth. That's why I'm in a stupid handicap class. Sure, I want to be a regular kid. Just because I'm EH doesn't mean I want to be, I want to be a regular kid. Be a regular
Hey, you seem like a regular kid to me. I'm not arguing that point with you, guy. You seem like a regular kid. You seem like an intelligent kid.
I would live in New York City. me that this stuff would have happened.
Well,
After they moved to my people's house, they cheated us. They tried me. They tried me by my ears, my hair. That's
Okay,
why I feel like this.
Well, listen, Edwin,
Was it my fault?
Listen, all I'm trying to tell you is I'm just trying to tell you what these people next door have told me, okay? They told me that they didn't see anybody, that there wasn't anybody out there because they were standing there for 45 minutes. If you're trying to tell me that this guy walked down the street and he had a butcher knife, these people were watching over here. They said that you had the stereo up real loud, okay? You know, but what we're saying is they were watching your house. I know, but they were watching your house because the music was playing real loud, okay? So they were watching. They didn't see anybody, okay? Like I said, I'm not disbelieving here, but if it's not true, you need to tell us. If it is true, that's fine, okay? But you got to remember, I don't know if you ever heard that. Do you read little children's books? Have you ever had children's books read to you? You remember a story about Peter and the Wolf?
Yeah.
Remember a boy who kept crying wolf, and one day nobody came? Right.
Yeah.
Okay, all I'm trying to do is find out whether that's what happened here or not. Because if that's what happened here, I don't want to see you end up getting hurt if it is really happening. And if it's not really happening and you keep on crying wolf like that little boy in the book did, what's going to happen? Nobody's going to come. Okay. I talked to this kid alone. And he says, well, what happened tonight is, he says, I've been seeing things. And I said, what do you mean? He says, well, at times I see devils and I see shadows and I see things that aren't really there, and I have to pray to make them go away. And then he says tonight that he thinks that what he saw outside the front door was one of these things that he's so deathly afraid of. The kid's deathly afraid of whatever it is he's seeing. There's no doubt about that, you know. But it's like I tried to tell him. I said, well, I may be able to get you somewhere. You know, let's go talk to somebody. And the thing is the reason why I'm so concerned with it is the kid also told me just before I was fixing to get up and leave the room. He says, you know, and I also have these feelings that that if I just go ahead and hurt myself and kill myself, that I won't have to see these things anymore. So, you know.
Did you talk to Dad about this?
I talked to Dad out front here and told him that I may have to take him somewhere and place him, put him somewhere, and his dad said no problem. You know, he'll go from there. But the kid, I mean, is definitely seeing whatever he's seeing is scaring him to death.
We got another deputy that's going to come and transport him down there with his mother. They'll take him down to South County Mental Health and have him evaluated. And if they feel that he's capable of coming back home with his parents and staying with his parents without any problem, then that's up to them. But like I say, legally, by law, we're obligated if somebody tells us that they're going to hurt themselves or they're going to hurt or they're seeing things like this, that they meet the criteria to go down and be evaluated. You know, I don't want that on my conscience, and I don't want that, you know, coming back to haunt me in my later life, thinking that I left a kid here that I could have helped and he goes in here and kills himself. It's just not going to happen.
So don't forget, it's Friday night. Heart of the city's hopping already. So don't get hung up on anything stupid out there. Just take your time and listen to your radio.
You see a lot of weird things happen out here, you know. You get the real life on the street. It's a whole different set of rules for life on the street than you got, you know, in other areas. Yeah, I've run into cases when there's been people that they had, like, let's say, like a $30,000 car. They came out here and sold the title for $10 worth of crack cocaine. You know, that's how desperate they were for, you know, for a crack cocaine rock. Alpha 206. 29 New York Tech, please. 6 Foxtrot 470. The door's open. See on that side? Somebody's got to bail out.
Echo 6 Foxtrot
10-4. Echo 6 Foxtrot 470.
Go ahead.
27 in Broward on the south side. It's going to be on a gray Saab. You got your license registration? Well, come here. What are you doing here?
Excuse me?
What are you doing here?
The gentleman in the passenger seat asked me to give him a ride down here.
From where?
I live on Victoria. Asked me to give him a ride down here, and I gave him a ride down here.
Yeah, what's his name? What name you play?
Gave me his name. Didn't even give me his name.
Okay, let me ask you, how can you pick somebody you didn't even know the name?
He was hitchhiking. I was on my way to the store. He was hitchhiking.
Keep your hands out of your pocket. Number one, don't you raise your voice at me.
Sorry. He was hitchhiking.
No, you're not hitchhiking. Let me ask you something. Is there anything in the car that's not supposed to be there?
I
want you to be honest with me. Because if I look in the car and I find cocaine or guns, I'm going to take you to jail.
Not on me.
Okay, not on you. Who's got it then?
I don't know if anybody has it on me, honestly.
Right, stay right here. Don't go to work. Just slide across the other seat.
You wanted a case number for 39?
Keep your hands right in the seat. What's in this white boy's car?
Oh, nah. I'm staying with him for the weekend.
I don't hear no boy. What, with the white boy?
Yeah, that's a good friend of my mama's on.
Oh, he is? What's his name?
His name?
Keep your hands out of your pocket, man.
Oh, no, I'll pull up my pants.
What's his name, if he's such a good friend?
Russ.
Russ what?
I don't know his name.
So he's a good friend of your mama's, but you don't know his name.
So we just started this job yesterday? I was trying to pick up, all right? I got him, and he asked me to bring him up here. I gave him $10.
For a rock. Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You want to get to your destination, right?
Yeah.
Police pulled you over, right?
Yep.
Then you turn around and get out the car and lie to us, right? Right? Just tell the truth, right?
Yeah, basically.
Last time you had a rock was when? Yesterday?
Last week when I left New York.
You know what's going to happen if you don't die from smoking crack cocaine? You're going to die from a bullet wound to the head from these people back here in these streets. I mean, is it worth it? No. When you think about it, just for a high.
I got powder cocaine out of it already. Okay? And, no. And it was on your side.
On my side?
Yeah.
He must have put it
Are you got to listen? What did he do with the powder that he had?
Throw it under the seat.
He threw underneath his seat?
No, under the seat right here, like.
In the back?
Nah, in the front, right there in the middle.
In the middle, and you like stuck it underneath the seat a little bit?
Yeah, it was some. I know he brought some powder and threw it under there. He threw something under there.
Okay, was it just in a clear plastic baggie? Was it in a brown bag, or what was it in?
I don't know what it was in. I ain't look at it.
Okay.
He just asked me to bring him over here.
Okay, but it was in between the seats, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm telling you, straight with me, I'm gonna let you go.
Yes, sir.
How much powder you had on him?
John.
Okay. You ain't lying to me, right?
Yes, sir.
You know what this is?
Yeah, it's a pipe.
Okay. You know what this stuff is on the pipe? See this white stuff?
Yeah.
You know what that is?
Resin.
Okay, that's cocaine. It's not resin, it's cocaine. All I want is the stuff what Shorty sells all the time, and I want Shorty. Okay? I got a pipe on you, you're going for a felony as it is anyway. And I'm gonna bring a dog. If I gotta go through the time and get the dog and spend the time and the money, like,
To me.
huh?
What happens to me?
If you tell me where the stuff's at, you can go home. Okay?
He had it on him. I don't know where it is now.
Huh?
He had it on him. I don't know where it is.
Probably in my back seat right now.
Okay. How many rocks do you have on him?
Probably like 6.
6? What did he say when I was pulling him over? What was he saying when I was pulling him over? Did he have it in his hand? Did he stick it in his shorts?
He has it in a medicine bottle.
In a medicine bottle? What kind of medicine bottle?
Nuprin.
Huh?
Nuprin.
Where's it at now?
Yeah.
Where's it at now?
I don't have it.
Spread your feet. Where's it at? There it is.
That's his, officer.
Oh, it's his?
I swear to God, it's his. He told me to hold it.
Oh, okay.
That's y'all was starting. I swear to God. I swear to
Don't move!
Oh, I ain't gonna move. Man, I told you, man, see? Now you got me going to jail for your dope.
No, it ain't his. Have a seat. Sit down.
Coming out with Officer 602.
You got a kit? Yeah. Do me a favor, you have a drug problem? You go ahead and take care of your drug problem, all right? You come in here and buy it, especially from guys like him, it's gonna get you jacked, you're gonna get robbed, something's gonna happen to you. Especially this time of night.
Yeah.
So, but if you don't try and get a helper, you're never gonna get nothing done. So, like I said, go ahead on, man. You have a good night, all right? I'll get in contact with you about this. All right, take care.
76458.
Juvenile, he's out there selling crack cocaine at 3 o'clock in the morning. And from his point of view, you know, why should he be going to work, making honest living, making $4 and change an hour, when he could be on the street selling crack cocaine and making $200 to $300 a day in profit? It just amazes you to see what some people will do to make a living, especially what young kids would do.
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint, 132 in Bush. Covers code 3.